Hello, so my name is Zach.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And not here with us is Andrew, the third member of our Dormitory Sessions team. We are doing an introduction, which we won't do in future videos, but we wanted to tell you a little bit about what our intentions are. We are starting a YouTube channel called Dormitory Sessions, on which we will have musicians come play in our beautiful college dorm here in Ithaca. We are at Cornell University. Ithaca is such a musical city and a musical town, and we want to share that with the world. So the hope is that as artists come through to play in town, they'll take a quick stop by, play a song or two, talk for a minute or two, and promote their show for the coming day or two. So we hope you guys enjoy. To kick it off, we've got Travis Knapp, a local musician. He's awesome, and we are honored to have him be our debut.
On a one-way trip to Cannonball, where the river is wide and Lakota stand tall, they're holding their ground for the good of us all. For the water we must answer the call, on a one-way trip to Cannonball. Now there's water that needs our help all over this land. This here is the place now where the people must stand. They're gonna say this is where the future began. So many tribes standing hand in hand on a one-way trip to draw a line in the sand. A one-way trip to Cannonball. Now the company brought dogs and police, they brought guns to defend all the digging that should never have been done. What they call a riot is a prayer circle in the sun, creating violence where there really is none. On a one-way trip to see this world undone, a one-way trip to Cannonball. Women, elders, and warriors on the front line, treaties all broken by the other side, standing face to face with centuries of genocide. The call went out to allies worldwide to make a one-way trip to Standing Rock this time, a one-way trip to Cannonball. Actions get headlines, but prayers must be given. We're here on behalf of our children's children's children, armed only with our prayers and tobacco as a gift. This is everybody's struggle, but it's native voices we must lift. On a one-way trip to see a better world exist, a one-way trip to Cannonball. On a one-way trip to stand for peace, for the sacred and natural world we speak. Water is life, when will the industry see? Directly, peacefully, not until it stops will we ever plan to leave. And our hearts will always be on this one-way trip to stand for peace, on this one-way trip for us all. On a one-way trip to Cannonball, on a one-way trip to Cannonball. We've been living in dark times, brother. We've got shadows to face. And living in dark times, brother, that we cannot erase. We're living in dark times, brother. There's a balance to keep. We're living in dark times, brother, but we won't fall asleep. We've been living in dark times, brother, around the world and in our hearts. We're living in dark times, brother, and we've all played our parts. Living in dark times, brother, but I see hope in your eyes. We're living in dark times, brother, but aren't we starting to shine? We're living in beautiful times. Beautiful times. What a moment to be alive. We're living in beautiful times. We're living in beautiful times. You got the right to decide. Listen closely to the elders' stories. There's a torch to carry on. Listen to the wisdom of our children, their imaginations. Raise up the voices you believe in. We're living in bright times, brother. We are loving and kind. We're living in bright times, brother. We can heal this divide. We're living in bright times, brother. Think of what we could build. We're living in bright times, brother. There's a way and there's a will. Been living in dark times, brother. We've been living in dark times, brother. We've been living in dark times, brother. There are shadows to face. Been living in dark times, brother, that we cannot erase. We're living in dark times, brother, but I see hope in your eyes. We're living in dark times, brother, but aren't we starting to shine? Aren't we starting to shine?
So thank you so much for coming today, Travis.
Sure thing.
I was hoping first you could tell us a little about the songs that you played today.
Yeah, sure. Well, they're both brand new songs, and written in the last few months, actually. And the one, Dark Times, that I played first is, it's, you know, I write a lot of, like, real, like, optimistic, sort of positive music, and at a certain point people get weirded out by that. They're like, why are you so optimistic? Things are awful in the world. So that was just my way of approaching it. Like, we're living in dark times, and also it's this moment of great opportunity, and like there is a lot of beauty around, and there are 7 billion humans that could be making a really positive impact on the world. And so that's the generic approach of that one. And the other one, the Standing Rock song, I was up on Onondaga Nation, and this Dene man had come, actually a whole contingent had come to say very clearly, they're like, we want you all to come to Standing Rock. This is serious. Like, this is where, you know, the front line is of the movement for protecting the water and speaking for indigenous rights. And it was really just like this coming together of lots of movements. And so I went out there myself, and the song just kind of tries to tell the broader story of it, and that, you know, everyone that was there except the people who lived there made some sort of journey to get to Standing Rock to be part of that movement. And the song's kind of weird because it's like super peppy, da 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 da. It's like genocide. Oh, we need to face this, you know, for example. So I just wanted to kind of harken back to like Bob Dylan, Pete Seeger sort of folk style, Woody Guthrie, and capturing of history in that way. I'm supposed to be shooting the darts, aren't I?
We could do it with the next question. So, while you attempt to be a master at darts, I think you could contrast your music taste while you were in college versus now.
Yes. No. No. Embarrassment.
You're so good in practice.
Oh. Let's do this again.
Oh.
Hey, bullseye.
That's my life there. 4 or 5 misses and 1 perfect. So in college, well, I was studying piano. I was studying classical piano, and I wasn't that good of a solo piano major, but I was starting to drift back into the pop world and singing in an a cappella group, and started learning jazz theory and jazz piano, and that really kind of opened up the world for me musically in that sense. But I would say that I picked up the banjo just a few years ago, and I really wasn't as much of a folk person as I am now. I'm like, folk music, this is it. We need folk music. I want folk music. I was a little more into kind of funky, groovy sort of stuff. Funky, groovy, now it's folky.
Cool. As our debut video, you are now number 1.
I'm number 1!
In our dormitory sessions dart competition with a score of 33.
33. Do you sign up to...
Yeah, write on your name, we can officialize it.
It's real. Cool. So yeah, I just wanted to say that if anyone's watching this now, it's Friday, April... What's today? It's Thursday,
20th.
April 20th.
No, it's Thursday the 19th.
Today's Thursday, April 19th. Monday, April 23rd. So I'm recording a new album, and we're having this big vocal recording session. So basically, I'm going to have headphones on with the stuff we've tracked so far, and we're going to be in a church, the Unitarian Church in Ithaca, and everyone's going to sing along. I'll be like, sing this! And everyone will go, yeah, we're singing this! And then like, good job, do it again. And that's going to be the whole thing. And then we're going to have this big 50-person choir on the album. So that's the exciting thing coming up for me, because I'm not passing through town on a tour. I happen to live here. So that's the thing. Monday, April 23rd, 5:30 to 8 at the Unitarian Church in Ithaca.